fucking time, and then it bothers me that for some reason it is okay to insult my intelligence, it's okay to insult my integrity when I show nothing but the utmost. I allow people to say even disrespectful things towards me every fucking day. You come up here literally lying. You up here every day without spending $1. And then you saying that the one time you did, that's when you was disrespected. How did that make sense when you up here every day changing the time? It's not possible.
I don't get
every day proves what you're saying is wrong.
That's
every single day you're looking for reasons to not support, which is fine because I see a lot of people do that. Y'all look for reasons not to support.
There's only other people,
they look for reasons. They don't even need reason to support. Me and Work don't agree on nothing. He don't even need a reason to support. Me and Shadow the Time with Joshua, we don't agree on everything. He don't need a reason to support. Omni doesn't.
You want me to go through my Cash App and tell you how many times I've sent money to Bracey?
Say what?
Would you like me to do that? Would you like me to go through my Cash App, give you the time and date of the various times I've sent money while you sit up here pretending like I only sent money once? Would you like me to do that to show you how disingenuous your argument is?
Screenshot.
I'll do that. Cool. I'll give you. We'll start with the dates, right? Let me search Bracey, right? Because the simple argument is you're being disingenuous, right? Now, I'm not saying I send a bag every single day, right? But I have a little October 30th, October 17th, May 26th, right?
My nigga, it's December 22nd.
These were all, hold on, slow down. These were all days that I sent bread. So it's disingenuous to say you sent money one time and then you don't send money, right? That's the point.
How much did you send each time? Because I noticed you kind of skipped that.
Yo, bro, how much do you want me to, like, that? The amount of money is irrelevant. The point The point I'm making is this, right? My issue, right, is that they allow people like you to control the conversation and being
Willie, my nigga, make a point.
And being hold on, real quick, Detroit, and being a pastor.
It's not in Detroit, bro. Just make a point.
Yeah, I'm trying to,
whatever
brother.
you saying
I'm
that
trying
they don't.
brother.
No, I'm saying whatever you saying that they don't let you argue with. Like, get that point off with Sharon, so we can move on back to the subject or the next subject. Because, bro, you just like, come on, bro, let's do something else. You tripping?
I didn't mean for it to go this way, but I wasn't opposed to responding to it, and that's the real issue.
Well, you came up here and started this whole shit. You came up here talking about Disney World with your kids.
Now you
goddamn chill, bro.
Now you right, King. I will respect correction from my brother. You know what? If you're saying I was wrong, good brother. But I'm just voicing the fact that I watch Mr. Work sit up here and be questioned for hours, right? Just so people can make him look goofy. It's a disingenuous argument to say that the conversations on this platform are one-sided. That's it. And I still support the platform. And I still don't have no problem with sending no bread right now. Right?
You have not. Yeah, you haven't. I'm talking about business. Fuck everything else. Like, where's the money you said you were going to send? You owe $120 now.
I know I offended
you
you
owe
by
120 now.
Gay Godfrey, right?
You owe 120 now. So I'm about to put another 40 so we can make it 200 because I like this.
That's cool, Gay Godfrey. I'm just happy I can get the bread up.
Send the money.
I'm just happy I get the bread up.
So what you're saying is you're not going to send the money.
Whether I send the money or not, people invested in the conversation I created, correct?
He's going to act as if this channel focuses on... It's fine.
On the female perspective, yes. This channel focuses on the female perspective and the weakest of black male arguments. That's why y'all always talk to Mr. Work and Gay Godfrey, right? And y'all keep me muted. That's the point. And what really happens every day is I get muted, no matter what the topic is.
So the problem is that men
I
like
get
you
cut off no matter what the topic is. That's the real issue.
So if we're going to be real about it, Like every time we've had a conversation, and keep in mind, I've been listening for about 13 days now. The first thing I ever heard your voice say, you were talking about your Johnson, homie. So what are you talking about? You threw that out there in a room full of men. Why would you do that? And then today, all you're doing is bragging. Make that shit make sense.
Because that's what I do, baby. See, the difference between me and you,
Excuse
when I
me,
do what I do it like I'm doing it for
Josh.
TV.
Excuse me, real quick. Excuse me. Sharon, if you will just indulge me for a second, I apologize. I'm out here doing what I do. I'm making a little bit of money doing what I do. But with that being said, I listen to your show. We don't agree all the time. Obviously, the whole chat and the audience knows, but I do respect you. And I have, for a fact, have donated more than 3 times within a year and come up on your panel and you allow me to express myself. So I would like to drop him because he's so, excuse me, I'm not gonna drop it. He's very irritating. I could usually take people because I know it's entertaining. I understand it's YouTube, but he's a narcissist and he's actually on your platform not generating or giving a dime. And you're allowing this man to take over the platform. And it's very, very irritating and it's disrespectful. And I'm kind of mad at you a little bit, Sharon, because you know better, but I understand it's YouTube. But him and I will cash app you right now the money. I'm pretty sure I proved myself that I've earned that. How much it cost to drop him? $20?
Yeah, that's the normal.
Drop him right now, and I will get off, and I will send you the $20 right now through Cash App. Or do you want Cash App or the chat? You tell me which one you want. I do it right now because he's very irritating. He's irking me.
That's up to you. That's completely
okay. I do it. Yeah, but drop him right now. He's irking the shit out of me for real. Stop it. You're a narcissist. I thought I didn't like Brownsville, New York for other reasons, for entertainment purposes. But I really don't. You're a narcissist, man, and you really haven't proven yourself. For real, either man is right, and everybody else is right. Who talks about their wealth or their abundance of it? It shows through your actions. You doing a lot of talking. You irking me, dude. I'm finna see the money right now. Drop him. Bye.
All right. And it is definitely weird to see it happen in real time that they act as if I do something to them, and now it's a female perspective, and all we got to do is say, hey, can you show this female perspective? What did I say that's a female perspective? They usually cannot answer it at all. I think that's the weirdest part to me.
The weirdest part is that they expect you to move off of money and not respect, because they, you know what I'm saying? It's almost as if I spend money on your show, Sharon, you should let me dominate the conversation on your show. You should let me bogart the conversation on your show. You should acquiesce to every one of my demands because I spent money with you in the form of what's supposed to be donation support, but not, you know what I'm saying? You're not their paid employee. It's you know,
right. They attempt to use the amount that they, and the crazy part about it, is the people that spend the most never do this to me. Ever. You know what I'm saying, Omni? The people that spend the most never do this. At all. Shout out to Otis staying true to his word.
About to be a situation.
And also, I would give him this.
Fucked up in 2024. You sound
because that thing traumatized my brother Otis for a while on this channel. They used to kick him off left and right, and guess what? He still showed up. Shout out to Otis who, and he usually don't pay to drop people off, and he did it twice. So y'all be really irking Otis nerves, goddamn it. Work academics. LOL, why are you complaining, bro? When have they cooked me? That is the question. You got cooked plenty of times, though, Mr. Work. At Work Academics with 2 balls. Sharon, he just mad he doesn't get 15 minutes of fame. Well, he got more than that today. And he also complained about something that just doesn't happen. It's imaginary. It's delusional. It's very similar to these people that have what was it called? Black fatigue. He's delusional. The things that he thinks is happening is just not happening. He doesn't realize that he is not sticking to the topic. He think that he actually believes that he be showing us his life. This is his first time ever showing us a golf course or whatever it is that he's doing today.
Man, that nigga showed a bush. Oh God, that shit was a fucking shrub, nigga. The background was blurry. Y'all seen that shit? Where am I tripping?
But no, but the thing is that he believes that's what he's doing every day. That's the weird part about it. You understand what I'm saying, KT? Yeah, like this is what he do every day. He's showing us his lifestyle. I think the weird part
is that it's like you think that's really flexible. Like, man, and listen, that's why I always come up here talking about most people, because listen, we trying to get to the common people. I ain't saying don't highlight people of high stature and all of that, but I'm saying like, man, bro, don't nobody care about what you got. All right, be happy you got it. Thankful to the Lord, whatever, whoever you praise for. But Jesus, why you gotta act like, oh, highlight me because my kids at Disney World? That was weird, nigga.
And he's starting on shit that doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, kids at Disney World. That's like I said earlier. Should I take my kids to Carowinds? What, I'm balling now? That's weird, nigga. Like, it is what it is, bro. All right, enjoy that moment with your family. Don't share it with us. Some things ain't for everybody, too.
Especially when it doesn't add to the conversation.
It was counter to what we were talking about.
It's counterproductive. That's what really had me mad. We is all in the line. All of us today. God damn it. This is a rare sight. And he may have derailed that for real just because that shit was so... he a bad example of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like overall period points and shit. Now
and then of course he shot shots at me, so I'm pissed off now. So I'm like, yeah, let's get it.
Right.
Like, bro, leave me the fuck out of that conversation.
Is he is he a representative of Black fatigue?
No, he is not a representative.
Is he the one they're talking about when it comes to
Mella, because I'm exhausted, right? Because like, that's
what I'm saying.
Because that's that black dude that be trying to be around them white boys. And they think
there we go.
We've identified who we need to get rid of in order for these white people to shut the fuck up.
So what we identify is when a black man has a European mindset. And that's what he showed. He showed that even though he's black and he act black and proud and all these things, but really his rhetoric and his ideology is European centric. And that's why he keep having the backlash with black folks. And he just doesn't want to acknowledge that. That's why because he's still double-minded. He still have a black voice and a white voice. You got to understand that's his issue. He literally has a white voice that he displayed it, and he sounds, he code switches for a living. That's the problem. And so a lot of people, what they tend to do, they tend to have all the optics of being pro-black, and that's the danger. A lot of people have the complexion for black people protection, and it's because they do everything that's optically, illusion-wise, is black and proud. But really, when you listen to their rhetoric, the way how they communicate, the things that they actually do, it's not conducive to anything of the black community. It's weird. You see it every time.
He's Negro-pean.
Right.
And that's why I brought up earlier, like, bro, I've been on shows with Willie before, like outside of here, man. Willie conservative mindset. That's why I came off from the beginning, like, bro, you trying to do that white boy appeal. I don't give a fuck about that shit. Like, I'm what we approve. What's our culture? What we trying to... I don't need to show my kids Disney World to impress them. That's weird to me. Let me take you around a bunch of white people. Look, kids, we doing great.
Right. And it shows. And this is why they always attempt to, no matter what I do, no matter how much I show that I buy black, or damn near 90% of the products in my house is from a black person.
Nah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm living what I'm talking about, right? Like my clothes, and if it's not black, then it's at least American made in my household. I do my best to not participate in anything else. And it's difficult to do that, by the way. It's not as easy as people think. and then define quality in that as well too, right? Those are two things that is very difficult. First, find somebody that is of your same melanin to have a product that you are looking for, and then find the quality in that product. Those two things are not easy. And then if you can't find it in your own people, then even try to find it where it's just American made, period. That is another difficult issue. But even though my life represents what I talk about, what they would try to use is that because who I married, that means that I'm against black folks. It is weird. That's because optics means more than what's actually happening. So, and this is why a lot of the people that speak negative about black women, guess what they usually have?
Now, look, though, can we get back in the conversation earlier? Can I use that as a little show back into it? Because look, that I ain't gonna lie. I hate to admit it, but that got to be, sometimes it's part of the propaganda. Like a lot of black people do want to see, and I ain't saying that that's right or wrong, and I ain't saying that mean you ain't for your folk. You get what I'm saying? But I'm saying a lot of people do want to see that image. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at it either. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, it is what it is. However you go about it, but the propaganda needs to go, man. We need to hit that shit. That's what I'm saying. They've been hitting us with this propaganda shit. And I'm not saying that all propaganda is bad. Let's be real. Like, you can literally train the future into thinking the computers and STEM is the best thing possible off propaganda. That don't mean that it's bad. But I'm saying like we need to hit some of that shit back, man. And I agree with what MJ said earlier. Yeah, and MJ said earlier, we need to ignore it, and we need to pay them. We need to put, that ain't a 1 and 2. She put it as 1 and 2, but we need to put that one together, because we need to ignore them, ignore the bullshit. If they talking bad about us, ignore it and pay them. Because white people, them motherfuckers definitely moving for the money. Don't get me wrong, niggas is too, but that's really how they going. Any of them, we could get ones with big views.
Are you saying we got to pay white people to shut them up?
Nah, the brainwashing,
yes,
the propaganda.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the propaganda. Because they want a white face to tell them that they ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, they listen, when we as niggas tell them they ain't shit, they like, man, fuck that.
I see what you're saying. I got what you're saying.
Because when Oprah was giving away those cars in a show, all of a sudden black people was cool. You know, when Oprah was giving away money to white folks, you know, helping them start new shows, Dr. Oz, what's the other guy, the psychologist?
Phil.
You know, when she was being a philanthropist, however you pronounce that word, when she was being generous towards Caucasian people, pale-faced people, all of a sudden they did shut the hell up. You didn't see as
I'm
much.
gonna tell you from experience, if you pay white people, they will shut up.
Yeah,
like,
man.
If
Listen,
you give white people enough money, they would do
so
anything.
Easily. Fact, for sure, man. Like, listen, it's no for them, and like we was talking earlier, white people are self-focused. Like, black people naturally, even if you by yourself, you kind of still think about your family. Like, that's your main thing. White people don't think like that. Like, they the type, if their kids was burning in the house, they like, fuck it, I can make more. We gonna try to save our kids. You know what I'm saying?
I kind of disagree with that.
I got a cousin that goes to a bar and grill on a regular basis, but they started off like they just moved into their suburb and they wanted, I guess, a watering hole that they can reliably go to that cooks good food. They just wanted to feel welcome. So what did they do? When they went there the first time, he was throwing out big tips. Period. He wanted to be remembered. And
absolutely,
they were looking at him astounded, like, you know, like, damn, man, you pretty generous coming up in here. And he said, I just want to be welcomed when I come in. And that's all it is. He's like, they don't give him a problem. They don't look at him funny. They don't ask him all those awkward, wow, what are you doing here type of questions that some black people get. Have you ever been in an all-white environment, like an Irish pub or something, and they just interrogating the hell out of you? He wants some place to go where he doesn't have any problems. He can walk in, be welcome, respected, and leave. And he did that by paying off first grip. Like, you know, You get $20. You get $20. You get $20. Like the entire, serving staff. He was just dropping off money because he wanted to be welcome there. And trust and believe, he's not tipping anymore. He's not doing that on a regular basis. He just wanted to make a good first impression. Like,
no, look,
do not think I'm in here broke. I got money, and I expect to be welcome.
It ain't even just that though. It get deeper. Like, this the thing with white people. Like I'm saying, they easier to pay off than we really understand, because like once you give them enough,
so they
up
hoes
front,
for sale. Okay.
Yeah, for sure. Once you give them enough up front, now they just going because they know that the possibility that you could do that again.
Absolutely.
Word.
Hey, hold on, let me read a couple of cash apps. I'm not sure if my brother is here, but I want to also shout out to Jabba. Shout out to you. Thank you so much for the offline support. Shout out to you. It's at Xmas Gifts. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Shout out to my guy. I don't know if you want me to say his name, but he says, he does. He says, Uda, glad you ran down on Pearl. LOL. Shout out to Uda. Thank you so much, my brother. Also, Reese from Philly. He put the white fist or the light skin fist. Shout out to my man Reese from Philly. I really appreciate y'all.
That's what's up. When it comes to Pearly, can she be paid? Can she be paid to shut up?
Yeah, bro. Look at Pearly. First of all, Pearly listen. This is what y'all don't understand. Look, we're not gonna say y'all don't understand. I apologize, but people don't think about for real. We're important because before they need to blow up to get they like foundational base, they always come around black people. What Aiden Ross do? Chill with the rappers.
Yeah,
facts.
You gotta come around us. They need us, bro. We don't need them because we gonna build swag. We gonna build whatever the latest word is. You feel me?
You want me on that wall. You need me on that wall.
You get what I'm saying? So and we don't take advantage of that enough. So like, look at Pearly from the jump. Why did she take off? Because she had niggas with her agreeing. Let's be 100. Word, like, and that's why she took off, bro. So it's real easy. Pearly doing what she doing now just because she see, well, that's where the crowd going, and she can get some niggas with that. But she broke. Hell yeah, some niggas came through and said, you know what? Nah, start preaching this. She'll hit that shit with the boy. She tap dancing. Them white people tap dance harder than we ever could. I'm gonna keep it real.
So she's malleable, is what you're saying. She can shift and change according to an incentive.
Bruh, they all are. Listen to why Trump made it. Listen to what they say. Trump could be a good president because he was a good businessman. What the fuck you making money and you're not even really good at it? You feel me? But what the fuck you doing making money got to do with you running the country? That ain't even the same shit at all. Like, that don't even make sense. But white people think, oh yeah, Elon Musk, shit, he's a trillionaire. We respect it. Man. They believe whoever got the money. They respect that shit and then they champion that shit. You get what I'm saying? It's real easy.
Yeah. There are people that have denied their own children. They are wealthy. They have denied their own children, but they are still respected because they are wealthy. So a lot of times, you're right. For some people, it's not about the principle. Like what Sharon did with that. And shout out to you, Wall Street. I respect you. No problem. We all have different personalities in this world. What I'm saying is, I respect the fact that Sharon was just not. He debunked the fact that this guy, Wall Street, was asserting it was an extortion. And what I appreciate about Mr. Bracey is that he was like, no, you are disruptive. And you're not going to troll for free. Okay.
Right. And that's what's really happening. Like, you keep trolling because for whatever reason it is. I don't know what is the issue with this understanding that they have that, you know, it should be them that's supposed to be praised over whoever they think is being praised. I'm starting to realize that as well. A lot of them, they have an issue that they are not being praised, whether if it's in a real life, or it's you know, I don't know what is that disconnect that they need this channel or me to approve that they're doing good for their family and their children. Well, on this channel, I rarely even insert myself into the conversation. I really maintain, do my best to maintain a conversation about the general population as much as I possibly can. We don't even gossip on this channel for us to be talking about ourselves enough. I don't ask KT, you know what I'm saying? I don't ask nobody about their personal life. I ask about their personal opinion, their personal thoughts, their personal ideology. Where did you build that ideology from? And for some reason, they think I need to say, hey, because he is a successful Black father, that I'm supposed to concentrate on him personally. It's weird.
Unsolicited accolades. I don't know. So is it attention seeking, or does he have a personality disorder?
It's narcissism.
Absolutely.
It's narcissism.
Yes.
I say it all the time, bro. I'm sorry. People being online chronically, that's some narcissism. I don't give a fuck what a nigga talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you got time and I may get it, but like, if you want to be online all day talking to motherfuckers and really goddamn talking about yourself for real, that's some narcissistic shit. You just want somebody to clap it up for you. Nigga, I don't give a fuck about that shit.
As many arguments me and KT had, I don't think we ever actually had an argument about what we doing in our household.
Nah, hell nah.
You know what I'm saying? That ain't never happened between me and him.
Yeah.
No matter how many arguments me and Omni might possibly disagree, me and him never actually talked about each other's family and what we doing with our family.
What I did pick up on is that
Omni, I think Omni at this moment right here been in communication with me the most. Like out of the 2 years I've been on YouTube. And me and him never actually went to the realm where we talking about, I do this for my and he said, well, I'll do this for mine. And like, that ain't never happened.
Yeah. It's
in a 2-year time frame, and then they try to act as if I be doing this. Is weird.
That is curious. I can only think that, what the hell am I thinking? When it comes to him, he
borderline personality disorder.
It gotta be
TNS. That nigga syndrome.
I'm not credentialed to diagnose anybody. What I'm saying is that I remember him saying that when I was their age, I didn't get to experience this. So he's proud of himself for providing an experience he missed out on. And I'm trying to figure out, is that wrong for him to want to say that? Like, I'm providing an experience that I missed out on when I was their age.
But the problem is he's making it about him and not about them. The problem is he
derailed the conversation with that shit. That's true. He derailed.
No, not the derailment part. No, he didn't make it about his kids. He made it about him. Is what Josh was talking about.
He said, "I did this for my kids. I did this, my kids."
And I'm the black man that need to be complimented up here.
Bingo.
Yeah, which is nasty work. Like, who out here like, why you talking to these niggas? Talk to me. That is crazy work. Like, and you grown as hell, bro. Word, you out here talking about you got your kids at Disney World. Why the fuck is you on here with us? Like, I ain't gonna lie, that's what I'm saying.
Thank you. That right there. Nobody who lives that life
for me, like my nigga. Like, I ain't gonna lie.
And this is the thing that I always said, Ami, right? Like, I'm not pretty sure Ami could be excited. I was like, yo, y'all don't want me to start focusing on y'all because I could pinpoint all the negative things that y'all really be saying and having in your lifetime.
You've been saying
so
that for a while.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, listen, I'm trying to take it off of us black brothers because if we start pinpointing it, it's not going to look very good for us. We have a long way to go. We are moving in the right direction. We got brothers like Omni moving in the right direction. He's working his ass off to do it. And a lot of men are not willing to work their ass off while he does it. It is what it is.
Well, shout out to Otis with his outburst. He obviously demonstrated some people have Wall Street Willie fatigue.
Yeah. The thing that get me is like, man, like if I'm I don't give a damn. If I'm at Disney World, y'all ain't hearing from me for shit. That's like I'm not coming on a panel. If I'm at Disney World, when I'm out with my wife, you know what I'm saying, we eating at the restaurants we eat at now. Like, yeah, I'm not. Thanks. Yeah, y'all ain't hearing from me. That's the last thought I'm gonna have.
Nah, that's why I said, who the fuck taking your kids to
like,
Disney World? And
things,
you
right? It's like even when I'm just hanging out with my family, the things that we do, I'm so immersed in it that we forget to take pictures and shit.
Likewise,
because my mind is not thinking about like
I get
whatever that what we do, we gotta do it to stunt or to. I'm just really just immersed with them at the time, like so I don't even think about pulling my phone and take pictures. I try to do better at it because I know it's a part of my life now, but it's just something that missing. And then when we drive it back home, like damn.
Well, think about it. You're not gonna just do it once. You don't go to somewhere and think, oh yeah, I need to make sure I remember this because it's gonna be a once in a lifetime opportunity. You're like, oh, we'll probably do this again next week.
That's a
hell nah, I ain't rich like that, nigga. Next year though. You know what I'm saying? Talking about going to Disney World. Hold up, we ain't doing this shit weekly, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But I got y'all on God. You know what I'm saying? I got
So you know that's the I think that's the another thing too as well, right? Like you know, like even when anyway, because I don't want to turn this into a bragging about what we do for our personal selves because we know that varies with every family. Hey, wildin'. And even when it's something to have a conversation about, let's all just agree on this point, it's difficult for Black folks to do that. Even though and this is what I'm saying about the whole optics, right? Even though the whole panel was in agreement today and we was having a good time agreeing and still made it entertaining to agree, we had to have one person say, no, I'm going to go up there and disrupt it. Even though that same person says he is the most blackity black.
Nah, but like I said,
and
ignore and get rid of them niggas, man. We got to, like, listen, I think somebody said on here a couple days ago something about how should we platform people or something. I may have been watching something else. I don't know, my bad. But we shouldn't platform people if they talking bullshit. Like, it's just straight up, listen, I hear you, but you ain't talking about shit. Let me get you up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can disagree, and then it's you changing the topic to focus on yourself. Bro, get the fuck out of here.
Shout out to Billy
and
Allen.
I wouldn't have said shit to him had he not brought me up.
Right. And it just goes to show when we this issue is very eye-opening for a lot of people, and I'm glad that we started getting to a point when people starting to realize that the rhetoric is not just white folks. This is a propaganda problem. And we have plenty of people of all colors believing in the propaganda. That's why this whole situation with Erika, Kirk, and Onika is important. Because we see all of a sudden now it is okay to get a Onika to push the conservative party all of a sudden, even though traditionally she was on Obama's side.
She was never on Obama's side.
Nah, facts. But what I'm gonna say is too,
saying like her makeup of who she is, of the being free-willed, dancing and performative and showing her ass and all those things. That is typically a liberal stance of how she.
Nah, man. Onika been playing blackface for a minute though. Like, I ain't gonna lie. She let's be honest. The disciples of Wayne, they are some weird motherfuckers. They don't talk about social shit. Like Drake, Wayne, none of them. Remember Wayne, the nigga who said shit, I don't black and white. Shit, all I know is green. So
right. So I'm just saying MAGA Minaj is a little bit different. That's what I'm saying. That's just interesting that it is okay for her image says otherwise. Her politics might have always been conservative. At least that's what Omnius, I believe, is saying, and what Curtis is saying. So maybe that is a true statement. But her image was always the opposite of what conservative is.
It's what I call the hypocrisy, because most of these entertainers are right. And when I say not just hypocrisy,
I like
but
that.
hypocrisy.
I like that too.
You know what I'm saying? Is most of these entertainers are actually quite conservative in their personal life. But they will sell you on liberal ideas and ideologies.
Oh, you talking about like the red pill, manosphere, incels? They be out here lying to me with baby mamas. I got you on it. I see how you wordplay there. That was good, bro.
Shout out to Cooley. Yeah.
What's your thoughts, Eda, man, on Onika leaning towards the conservative party now that maybe her rap career is not where she probably wanted to be, or maybe she's just not interested in it anymore, and she, even the outfit that she had on was as conservative as it can be. It actually made her look fat because she was trying to hide all that junk in her trunk that she got.
Who's Onika? Sorry.
Nicki Minaj.
That's Nicki Minaj.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
MAGA Minaj we talking about.
Yeah, I just think that one thing we got to start the reality of everything is that where our state of our life, where we're at in our family lives, is dictating our point of views. And what I learned is the reason we look at ourselves as family being valuable because that's where we at. While we believe women are valuable because we have valuable women around us. So I think at this point, Miss Nicki Minaj, the reason that she's thinking this way is because now she got kids, she got family, and her whole world is residing around conservative environment to take her generation to the next level. So I think we should actually applaud this growth because family people should have conservative views. Like you shouldn't want your kid, out there being liberal for the most part, right?
No, hold up. It's the difference between being conservative and far conservative. That's what these people are being, bro. Like
I've never said
group,
far. No, but
I'm saying that's what Nicki Minaj supporting. When you saying like being conservative, we gotta clarify that. You know what I'm saying? We can't just lump it all like it's one, because then that's what make people kind of toe that line to go over there. Like, listen, we shouldn't support nothing at all. Like I was saying earlier, any nigga tap dancing, I don't support that shit, none. Like I don't respect that, none of that shit. I don't give a fuck about your business acumen, none of that. Because it don't matter.
What do you mean by tap dancing? Wait, what do you mean by tap dancing?
Okay, before you answer that, what do you mean by tap dancing? So we want that. Let's mind that out. I want to shout out to Work Academics with the $2. It says, Sharon, you going to review when Ilkon smoked you? I will absolutely review that since you are asking, my brother. I will review that, and I will show you how I did not get cooked. And I've never been cooked by that man in his life. He had the ability to out communicate me. But I will do that. We will do that very soon. Either tonight or tomorrow I'll do that. So go ahead. I'm gonna mute you real quick, Josh, while you do that. Go ahead, KT. What do you mean by tap dancing?
When I say tap dancing, because of the far right, correct? That's what it is. The far right, yes. That's a whole different level of what's going on right now. And if we being very honest here, like MAGA itself it's a really I don't think it's the basic conservativeness. Like I don't want to say, so when you appealing to that side of it, you tap dancing. Conservativeness, like y'all saying, is just like, keep your family together and shit like that. Nothing wrong with that. But
it's a set of values. It's not a party.
Yeah.
Right.
But you're not necessarily explaining what tap dancing is. That's what I'm trying to ask.
Get him, John.
Selling out, just easily. Even I don't care who you is, just selling out. It's doing some shit that you truly don't believe in, but you're doing this for either the money, the clout, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so let's talk experience, right?
I think she
believes.
I believe she believes. Like you gotta understand. Like I don't think people actually sat down and did like that. Looked at the taxes for 2025 and taxes for 2026. Right, the difference. Right, like I'm telling you, like we are seeing from a financial point of view that the right side is actually more beneficial for the working person. Right.
Right. Exactly.
All right, so we got to understand that when you're talking about she's still a multi-millionaire who want to keep her wealth, right? Especially in this stage of her life where she is not going to get any more income coming in because she's not performing, she's not doing all those things. When you see a person trying to hold on to their wealth, partner with one side and the other side is trying to take their wealth, it makes sense. It really makes sense.
They are not best for the working people, right? They are good for the wealthy, though. If you talk about you a millionaire, then yes. But
they're for the working people.
No, not even that.
If you look at the taxes, if you take the tax codes, if you look at the tax increases, and I'm talking about working people, just look at the standard deduction. If you look at the standard deduction going up, you look at the no tax on tips. Like if you take the whole thing,
no tax on tips though. You saying shit that is not true. You just saying things that they
But hold on, Bomb, it is true though.
No tax on tips and overtime.
Bomb, I can talk in experience. I don't get taxed on my overtime now. And I work 21 hours of overtime every week. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's go look that shit up. Let me look it up. Y'all go ahead.
Yeah, I'm telling you,
when did they pass this? When they passed
at the
this?
top of the year,
July 4th, 2025.
Okay, we're gonna go look.
No, but but what I'm saying is
like have no tax. We're not talking about they taking out on your pay. Do you pay?
I do not pay federal taxes on my overtime at all.
Yes. Okay, we're gonna check. That may be true.
And they also have, in addition to what he's experiencing, those who don't know about it and haven't changed their stuff over, they actually have a tax credit to adjust when you get your income taxes, when you file for income tax. So you'll get it back either way.
Bingo.
There's a new credit. You put in the amount of overtime that you work based on your pay schedule, and they will reimburse you for all your overtime work, all the taxes that they took out. A lot of people, I have to continuously explain this to people at the job because they do not know about this at all.
Yeah, and I'm just telling you, Bomb, I'm not telling you something I'm thinking. I have sat down with my accountant, and my accountant's like, hey, bro, you're going to save almost 20-30% that you saved last year. Like, we done went through the numbers. So I'm telling you, from a financial point of view, I think it makes sense. But from a racist point of view, I understand why people don't align with it.
No,
absolutely.
Let me also welcome into the show, Troll to Win. Good day. How you doing?
Good morning. Good evening, everyone. Happy holidays.
Mm-hmm. How you doing?
I'm good. I want to get on this conversation. When are we going to realize that these people sell, but they don't consume what they sell us?
Thank you, Troll. That's that hypocrisy.
No.
Hypocrisy. They do not partake in that which they think is okay to peddle and push onto the public. I said it with Cardi B. Same thing with Nicki. Same with most of the rappers in the hip-hop
Jeezy.
community.
Let's do Jeezy.
Young
with
Jeezy.
Snowman, but he paid for his boy to go to college, right? Snowman.
Yeah, like you know what? I really understood it was a game, Army, when Cardi B said, "Hey, I don't want my daughter listening to my music." That was my
point.
That was crazy.
Exactly my point. My exact point, and that's the one that I keep making, is that she is okay to push WAP on everybody else's daughter, but will get on camera and say, or actually, it wasn't just she got on camera and said that, she actually removed her child from the room physically. When that song came on, her song came on, and she removed her child from the room on IG.
So then I have a question. Since we're all in it, sorry.
She's not pushing WAP on nobody's children. She's making music for adults. And if you allow your children to listen to it, that's your fault. And she don't allow her children to listen to it. Just like I don't allow my.
Nah, it's forced because
I disagree with that.
You can't hide your kids from being outside or going
yes,
to school.
You can. They don't play the explicit portion.
They friends do on their phone. It's not hard. That's what I'm saying. You can't hide children from the world.
But here's the thing. Cardi is from my generation. That means her entire life has been based on social media or some form of internet platform. If she's saying that she made it for just adults, it would be. But there's an unexplicit version of it, meaning that it's allowed for everybody, 10 plus.
Okay, so now we're gonna have to tell the truth. Guess what? My children do not know Cardi B music or Meg Thee Stallion music. They heard it once or twice in passing, so yes, they heard it. But to know it, to say, hey, yeah, if I ask my kids what WAP is, no.
Hell nah.
You know what I'm saying? So my kids do not listen to raunchy hip hop music. Once in a while, if they catch me in the morning when right before like 4 a.m. when I be bumping music, Sometimes they catch it, and I gotta turn it off when they hear me listen to my.
So hold on. Wait. Why you playing WAP at 4 a.m. in the morning? What is your accent?
I was gonna ask the same question.
But I have a question though.
Hold on. I didn't say that song specifically. I'm talking about like songs that like King Von. I'm like Bon. Bon.
Nah, I want to go back to WAP. You ain't gonna work your way about this.
Well, I think the song itself is a minor, right? I think the music itself is a minor. So my thing is, what is the point of contention now? Because she has made all this money, right? And now when she comes out and speak her true thoughts, why is people up in the uproar?
That's what I'm saying. She's been saying it on music that she's Republican though.
No, listen, like I said,
Republican. Why people are in an uproar is the question. I want Omni to answer it first. I'll go to you, KT. So again, why you think it's in an uproar, Omni?
Because people don't listen to the music; they just be skimming through it. Like, it was one of Wayne's droughts. I forget which number drought, but the Mercy remix, Lamborghini Mercy by Kanye West. He remixed it threw Nicki on there, and she said that she was a Republican voting for Mitt Romney. This was back when Obama was up for re-election. She's been on this type of time, but also I watched the TPUSA thing, and she said that she was scared to actually like really heavily promote it because when you're in an industry like the music industry is, you are you're expected to move in a liberal fashion. But Nicki's been a Republican. She's been conservative.
But she hasn't been promoting anything.
She hasn't been promoting it.
Yeah,
she hasn't been promoting it.
And so troll to win. That's why people are in an uproar about it, because especially with hip hop. Hip hop's supposed to be about who you truly are, whether it's right, wrong, or indifferent. You're supposed to be your true self. And so for her to sell this liberal Democrat lifestyle, but she's really in real life a Republican, that is a problem. Go ahead, KT. Then I'm gonna bring in Chicago Gorilla and Detroit Coalition. Go ahead, KT.
Yeah. And I think it's also like accumulation of people are tired and mad that like they can see the grift, even if they like a lot of people believed it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't like you said. I've been heard all these mixtapes. You could tell by how she moved. You know what I'm saying? But other people is falling for that shit. You see that whole Nicki Minaj fucking the Barbs. Them bitches crazy about her. You know what I'm saying? Like. They're not gonna rock with her the same, and that's for a lot of these people. They playing blackface too. Like I'm gonna be honest.
On the Barbs when she first came out, the whole Barbie thing confused me. Like because there was also a black Barbie that she could have modeled herself after, but she chose Barbie.
No, from that moment, that's what I'm saying. The moment that she started, you could tell like it was two things for me: a white Kim, like the pop version of Lil' Kim. She was gonna steal Kim crown, and then she was gonna be real poppy, like. That's what it was, and you appeal to white people. Like I said, you tap dance for them white folk. Now I ain't saying she don't believe in what she's saying either, but even what I gotta say, either man was like she doing it exactly what you saying for the money. I don't think she know. I'm saying she know what she's saying, not really for the betterment of anybody, but she knows for the betterment of her wealth. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's never a good position to take with anybody or people to notice you take.
The reason I got a different stance because most of these rappers don't write their own songs.
Love to jump out of turn.
It's always my turn, Chicago Gorilla. You ain't realized that yet? No, but this is important that most of them don't write these songs. They have men like if you listen to the lyrics, men write these songs and they just regurgitate it, right? So a lot of things we say why we not holding her accountable for her music is she is a higher performer that just repeat what the men want her to say. No, that's a fact.
No, that's not.
She's a writer. She's a writer. But shout out to all the Nicki is a writer. But shout out to all the I didn't know Republicans twerk and strip and all that. So shout out to them.
Right.
I just came up.
Hey, Chicago Gorilla, don't forget also the legitimate community that she represents also.
Yeah. Oh man, who could forget that? But shout out to the Republicans, man. Who knew they were so liberal?
So she's a stripper. She a stripper now?
Absolutely. She
definitely presented herself.
Wait. So this
Nicki
goes back
Minaj
to
the stripper.
Wait, hold on, E. So remember the joke that Dave Chappelle told about the the woman that wears the whole uniform, and he said it's the equivalent of him going out in a policeman uniform, and people run him down, flag him down. Hey, can you help me? I got this over here. You know, we got this traffic accident. And he says, well, just because I'm dressed like this doesn't mean, whole uniform, brother. So I just want to know why y'all let Eat Man gaslight y'all with this no tax on tips, right?
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
Like no tax on tips. Now, I know it exists, but why we not watching the overplay for the underlay on that? What percentage, when Mom said Republicans are not for the working class, she has a valid point, right? So I'm looking for the policies. Now, y'all say no tax on tips. Well, what percentage of the working class, blue-collar worker is in a position to garner tips? And it also lets me know some of y'all might not have ever bartended or served before, because nobody in that industry claimed tips, right? Like, what are we talking about?
You ain't lying on that part.
What's the other one?
Rilla, that's only half of the. That's only half of the conversation. There's no tax on tips and overtime.
And right. And so here's the other thing, right? I get it's some of y'all's industries, mostly like factory workers and stuff like that. Maybe y'all get overtime, you know, stuff like that. What percentage of the population though gets overtime, especially if you run your labor schedule?
Oh, I got one for you. Hold on, because you didn't address the first thing I said.
Hold on.
Why you not talking about the standard deduction? No, because you lied. Because you came up here.
Absolutely not. I'm not
The
addressing none of that. I didn't address the standard deduction. I didn't address that.
You want to talk about what everybody
No, I don't. I want to talk about. Okay. So I want to talk about the. No. I want to talk about the no tax on tips, because I don't see you giggling and kikiing about that. And I want to talk about the no tax on overtime. If you are a manager of people or a leader of people and you write schedules, you do not allow your people to get overtime crazy like that. That's killing your P&L. Now, again, in some of those, I know like the factory workers or, you know, maybe UPS around this time.
Union workers.
Yeah, maybe then. But again, what percentage of the population works for a union?
So that's what Chicago really do. I literally started with everybody.
Oh, you want me to disagree on all 3 points?
No. Listen,
no, that's what you do. You come in and
it was all together. I said, hey, you know, if you do your taxes, everybody's getting an increase in the standard deduction, and that helping the overall picture of people.
Let me help you out.
I thought he was the disciplined one. I thought he was the disciplined one. Remember, I was the dysfunctional one, and he's supposed to be the disciplined one.
No, I'm not disciplined. I'm from the crib.
Go ahead, say what you say.
You want somebody to agree on all 3 points or disagree if I'm going to disagree. No, I didn't challenge your point about a standard deduction.
But that's the point. That was the point. The whole point is I list out 3 things and you trying to talk about, hey, everybody's not going to. I knew. And see, that's you got to watch these Democrats. Listen, these Democrats come up in game playing.
No, I don't gang bang.
Listen, he came up bang. Listen, this happened to Sharon all the time. Sharon, this happened to Sharon. Sharon will say, hey, you know what? These are 4 or 5 points. They say, well, everybody don't get tips. Everybody don't get overtime. It applies to who it applies to.
I don't understand this is how I know, you know, the public school system in Georgia has failed its people. Right? Because the concept is very easy. When you get up here and make an audacious claim and you say something like, oh, the Republicans are for the working class, and then somebody challenges that legitimately.
Put them in a box. Put them in a box, Sharon.
This is big back on big back crime right here. Big back on big back violence.
You can't put me in the box. Somebody get out the car.
You tweaking big time.
Now listen, I'm about to get out the car. Don't put me in the box. But the point is, what we do know is for all of the people. This hold on, let me cam up for this nigga. Listen, I mean this friend.
Shit.
Sorry, this friend. Call it Sharon. This friend. Listen, we understand that if we understand the first thing that was for the working class people is say, hey, we need to give them a bigger deduction. That's what's for.
No.
And then he gonna say, well, that's not important, even though that's for the working
I
class
didn't
people.
say that.
If I have one thing that's for the working class people, you gotta acknowledge that it's for the working class people.
Oh,
And guess what? Let me ask you this question. Let me ask this question, Sharon. This is the money
school
question
system
right
can't
here.
be this.
Do you
Oh,
think
man.
rich people are getting tips? Do you think rich people are doing overtime? Absolutely not. Those
This
are
is
working class
crazy.
pieces. See, I told you these Democrats, they be coming up here trying to
No,
gang
this is.
bang.
Hey,
And I'm telling you,
no.
when they
See,
gang
this is the Joker. I mean, let me tell y'all
was
something.
I talking when he talks Sharon?
This is the Joker that's in
He's
Times Square with the caps and a little ball talking about where'd the ball go? Where'd the ball go? Pick it out. Pick it out. Hey, 20 will get you 100. 20 will get you 100. Where's the ball at? Where's the ball? This is what these cats do, right? Again, let's say for the sake of this conversation, E, I can see whatever you said on the tax deduction, because I didn't look that up, right? But to say that Republicans are for the working class, the assumption is that their policies are crafted with working people in mind. You give up one standard deduction and that's your argument for the working class? That's crazy.
Three deductions.
Three.
What 3 deductions?
All three.
He said
all
standard.
three?
He said standard
Hold on,
deduction.
all
And what
three.
else?
Listen,
Hold
all
on.
three
Let
of
me
those are
just
for
give
the
y'all.
working class.
Let me give y'all a couple.
I gotta get out this car.
All right. So hold on. So
You definitely got to get out this car.
So we know that
I gotta make this money.
Hold on, the tip situation is a very small population of America. Also, the overtime is only roughly around 12% of the population that is working as well. So the overtime, the people that are getting overtime on a consistent basis enough to have this argument is only about 12%. Even though a lot of because a lot of people are salaried.
That's crazy.
It is kind of crazy when you see the numbers.
Crazy.
And then we haven't even started talking about the increase in itemized deduction. Yeah, it's I don't this. You can't yell at me and try to take his side.
Man, that's going to get ate up with this high healthcare cost that's going to hit the books.
Shit.
Thank you. Not only that, but there's other taxes that we got hit with, right? Homeowners taxes went up goddamn hundreds of dollars.
But the homeowners,
that's at the
state, increase, the state, that's what I'm saying. Your property taxes going up is your state doing. That's not a federal government.
Hey, man, question real quick. Do salary?
I gotta go. I ain't talking to you no more. Put Detroit down here.
Do people that are on salary, do they make overtime? Or do they get paid the same whether they work 1 or 100 hours?
No, this is
doesn't make overtime.
I don't know why he think that this need to apply to all of the people. Every time we come up with a rule, because he purposely, Detroit, please, and I'm gonna turn this over to you, Detroit, so you can talk to him. You in the bottom, so you gotta talk, Detroit. Don't be looking like that. So listen,
dog. Like, don't come in here. You getting corporate tax cuts because of a Trump tax cut that only really is going to benefit corporations. You talking about how you about to save money on your taxes, but the American people aren't saving money on their taxes.
But you have you looked in again? Hold on, Detroit. Let me ask this question. Hold on, no, I got you.
First off,
have you looked in 2026 taxes?
The tax cuts that you're talking about
but can you
don't
answer
even
my
take
question?
effect until the.
Have you looked in the new deductions for 26 taxes, or you just talking?
It will. All these things were retroactive.
You talking about the new deductions that don't take
year.
effect until 2027?
No, you confuse
they
it.
were
you
retroactive from the 1st of January.
From the previous tax bill that was passed in 2017, correct?
No.
No.
It was passed in the big beautiful
put Omni in the
bill.
box until I get back out the stove. I'll be back. Get him, Omni. You better hold me down.
So in the big beautiful bill, I'm just here to break it down. I'm just here to break it down for you so you can take advantage of it. I don't really give a damn whether or not you actually do. I'm just here to disseminate information. So in the one big beautiful bill, right, that was passed at the top of the year, in January, as of January 1st, these new taxes are in effect as of January 1st. So it's retroactive from January 1st, which means in 2026, your tax refund or the amount that you actually have to owe in taxes will go down. All right, your tax refund should increase significantly, and the amount that you owe in taxes will go down. So, like, it's from the 1st of this year, so you can take advantage of it in this coming tax season.
How would you take advantage of it in this coming tax season when this coming tax season is based on the previous year?
It was done
That's the part that y'all
retroactively.
are like
It was
conflating.
It was done retroactively. So it went into effect sometime in July, but since it's retroactive, it's good from the 1st of 2025. Listen,
So we only going to get 6 months. You saying we only going to get 6 months?
No, you're getting the whole 12-month period because it's retroactive. It's good from the 1st of January of 2025.
No, but listen,
because you're telling
Listen, y'all don't have to take advantage of it. I've been double shifting my ass off this whole time, so it like y'all don't have to take advantage of it.
No,
I was telling y'all.
I work overtime, bro. I work
don't-
overtime. I got a all right job. I ain't gonna lie, and I just gotta say like that don't matter because that's not most people. Like what we saying. I know that's 40 million people, but it's 400 million people here. That's not.